What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be trying to get this van started. It's been sitting in this backyard for about 8 years, so I'm going to go ahead and change the oil, flush the coolant, and I found that this hose was about to fall off, so I got another hose for it. It's the lower radiator hose. You see it's pretty stretched out. There was a fitting in there to seal it to the radiator, and I'm guessing this wasn't the correct size because it's not supposed to be like that. So I bought a new hose. I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna probably use a different battery from another car because the one in this car is probably super drained. So I'm gonna throw another battery in there, do the oil and the coolant, and see if it starts. You can see that they're the same type of hose, but I think the inside width wasn't the same as the OEM one, because you can see, like, or I think it might just be from being stretched out. Could have just, over time. I think this van's like 30 years old almost. And right here, they don't really match up that well. So I'm guessing it could have just been stretched out and just didn't seal good with the radiator. Or maybe the radiator was a different size. But this one should fit pretty well with the radiator because I heard there was a new radiator put in this before it was stopped being used, so that could be a good sign. So this van's kind of been a storage for a while, so hopefully I can make some room in here. Find the hood. It has 100 and, let's see, I don't know if you could see that, 155,848 miles. It has an alarm on it. I just ripped that out because it was super touchy. It was a really cheap alarm. If your alarms are touchy, I feel like they're pretty cheap because alarms shouldn't trigger from just being touched. Like, I touched it like this and it was already going off. So I ripped that out. I'll show you that in a sec. The alarm was back there. I just ripped out the ground and tore it off. The connectors are pretty bad. That could be a reason why it probably doesn't want to start up that well, is because these are bad. So I'm probably gonna cut these off right here, like all 3 of these lines, and definitely the battery too, because it does have a bulb up here and that's probably gonna short everything out, because I think that connects to this white wire. So I have to figure out what all of this is connecting to, because there's a whole bunch of lines on here. And it did have a stereo on it too. I took that off so it doesn't suck up all the juice, but I don't think the stereo is hooked up anymore anyways. But a lot of these just have bad connections, so if it doesn't start too, I can look at this for being one of the reasons for having a bad connection. I'm putting in the lower radiator hose. I just put the filter in, then it connects right there. Hose right over it. Like that. Connect the other end to the lower part. It's kind of hard to work with this hose a little bit. So I'm gonna slide this clamp over this and then kind of guide it on there. Little fluid's gonna come out. There it goes. Probably should have tightened this clamp up a little bit though, so it's gonna be a pain to have to do later. But I think it's on. Yep, now I'm just gonna tighten this clamp up. All right, so I tightened the hose down here. It's kind of a pain to get to tighten this thing. There's just not a lot of room, but everything's pretty good on there. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the radiator now. Last time I did this, it was spilling because there was a huge leak. And connect that. Yeah, you can see there's a short or something because this thing's sparking when I put it on there because it has crappy connection. So I'm gonna fix those later. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start it up now and see if she starts. This is a test right here. Come on, we can do it. There it goes. Just needed a little while, but dang, this is crazy. Got it started up. Yeah, there's definitely Definitely needs to be cleaned out in the engine bay. Injectors are probably clogged as hell. Probably needs some new gas. Needs some washer fluid, and that's probably why it didn't start. Needs a lot of stuff, but it started up. I mean, shit. For not starting in years, that's not bad. It's definitely some kind of ticking noise, I think. I don't know if it's coming from the engine or the belt, but let's see. I mean, it's still topped off, so that's good. But yeah, runs better than most cars. I don't know. Good for this. That 3.3 liter V6. Go ahead and put this cap back on. Alright. Yeah. Now it just needs a little bit of love. Damn, alright. Making a little smoke, a little bit of clouds right now, but yeah, this thing, it needs a few things, but nothing that we can't fix. Let's see if there's any blue smoke coming out the tailpipe. A little bit of white smoke. Thing moves. Oh, it has one of those. Do I have to? Oh. Okay. Oh, yep. Looks a lot better. There's still a few things it needs, like the battery cables, but other than that, it's good.